My name is John Baloy. I am a photographer and a visual artist based in Johannesburg. I fell in love with photography early in 2012. It's actually when I decided to pick up a camera. I was inspired by stuff that I saw on Instagram. A friend of mine encouraged me to get on Instagram at the time, and I see a different view. I saw street etiquette. I saw guys like work from Raj Walker, and those are like people that were portraying black people like a certain way, and that was super interesting for me because I had, like, where I was from, it wasn't like custom to see people dress up just to take photos and to like tell stories. That inspired me, and I wanted to bring what I saw from the internet like to my area. So I started shooting from then. Yeah, I've been shooting for, I guess you could say, over 10 years now. But I started off assisting for different photographers in the industry just to get accustomed to like how it works, and like just also to get my skills up. You know, I wanted to just be at a professional level, and helping other guys like work and seeing how they work helped me to also improve as well. So yeah, when you're inspired, like, you start taking pieces from different points of references. So for me, one of the biggest ones was like the local photographers. So Justice Mukeli, Andile Buga, Anthony Bila were like, I think, three of my main inspirations at the time because of how they were shooting. I really enjoyed how the imagery like looked. So I sort of took from, you know, pieces from everyone to kind of incorporate into what I wanted to do. The internet was a big deal for me as well, like discovering other people's work and seeing how they sort of push the boundaries as far as like expressing themselves using this medium. So like that's pretty much my journey with everything. It's all just information. It's been information that I've been taking in visually mostly because I'm a very visual person. So anything that I can take in visually that's gonna inspire what I do, and I'm gonna add some elements of it into what I do. Blending cultures and perspective, the importance of it. I think identity, we deal with identity as people of color, I think, but we're at a time as well that we are also reclaiming our own identity as a people. So for me personally, my work isn't always centered around cultural identity, but it does have a huge part of just being the identity that I sort of lean towards, or the narrative that I lean towards rather, would be just an experience of a black person. So for me, growing up where I grew up in the hood and also now moving to the suburbs, I had two different perspectives in life, where on the other side, there's sort of like, you can only go so far because of the information that you know. And then on the other side, your world is opened up to you because there's so much more to explore where there's privilege, you know, whether it's the internet, small things like the internet. I think people take for granted how impactful it can be for a young mind. Those things, like, I think cultural identity, you create your own culture, and then you sort of decide how you want to, you know, embrace it and how you want to showcase it, whether it's the way you dress, the way you speak, even the way you take photos, I guess. So for me, as a subject matter, it's there, but it's not like a focal point of my work. I think my work just comes from a perspective of a person of color that's like based in Kempton Park. You know, that's pretty much it. The biggest benefit is unity. I think unity is the most harmonious thing that human beings could ask for. I think it would solve so many problems if we just could understand each other, you know. And unfortunately, prejudice has been like the most difficult thing to get over since like apartheid and segregation for us as a country. So I mean, at the end of the day, we're all people. We just speak different languages, or we have different ways of saying the same thing, you know. So I think it would benefit a lot from just trying to understand each other, just without any stereotypes about this cultural group does this or this cultural group does that, but like just understanding someone from who they are, where they come from, and what it is that they believe in Mhlawumbe. So that would be the benefit of just us, you know, uniting, or just seeing each other's differences. Yeah.